Hi, my name is Alan Vance with Gilson Engineering Sales in Tampa, Florida, and I'm in our Gilson Flow Lab here in Pittsburgh, and today I'm going to do a short video presentation on how to configure and set up the most versatile point level switch on the market today, the Ametek Drexelbrook point level switch. So here's our Drexelbrook point electronics. I will go through everything on this blue module here and explain to you what they are, and then I'll show you how to calibrate and change the mode that the unit is in. First off, we have two terminal blocks on the bottom here. The terminal block on the left here is your universal power supply. We can take both AC voltage and DC voltage. You basically wire what you have and it'll sense it for you and you're good to go. Makes it very, very flexible for field installations where you might have 24 volts in an area and in another area you might have 110. Across here is our 5 amp double pull, double throw relay. On the top left you'll see two jumpers. The left-hand jumper is for your time delay, and we can delay our unit from going into alarm or coming out of alarm based upon the position of that jumper. The inside jumper here is your jumper for high-level fail-safe or low-level fail-safe. This unit can be used for high-level applications and or low-level applications. The center blue dial is your time delay pot. It's a 270-degree pot, and basically it's from 0 to 60 seconds. So if you take a screwdriver, about 7 o'clock is 0 seconds, and if you turn it all the way around to about 4 o'clock, that's 60 seconds time delay. I'm going to set it back to 0. You want to be careful that you don't overcrank this pot. It's not a full turn pot. You'll see two LEDs. The top LED is green, which indicates power. The LED below it is red, and I'm going to reach and grab the probe and put it in alarm, and you'll see that the alarm light comes on. When I release my hand from the probe, the alarm goes out. And then finally, we have a button on the far right, which is our recal button, and we'll use that during the calibration, and I'll explain that in a bit. And finally, we have 3-pin jumper below the cal button, and that's also used to set the calibration mode, and I'll explain that in a second as well. Let me first explain this jumper on the left-hand side, which is our time delay jumper. What that is we can put it in two different positions. One, we can delay the unit from going into alarm, or we can delay it coming out of alarm. I currently have it in the up position, which will delay it coming out of alarm. So if I go ahead and crank in a little bit of time delay, let's say that we had a process that was hugging right around our switch and we didn't want it to continually go in and out of alarm, I'll dial in a little bit of time delay. Now I'll grab the probe and you'll see it goes into alarm. Now I'm going to release the probe and you'll see the red light stay lit probably for about 5 to 8 seconds because I dialed in the time delay, and then it'll come out of alarm. So my hand is off the probe and you see that we're still in alarm, and basically what that means in practice is the level would have to come back under the probe for that X amount of time, whatever you dial in there, and then the alarm will clear. Let me show it to you again. We'll put it into alarm, and you watch the red light, and it'll stay in alarm for about 5 or 6 seconds, and it clears again. So again, that is the time delay jumper, and that's used in conjunction with the time delay pot. Now, the next thing you'll have to set up on here is this jumper here, which is either high-level fail-safe or low-level fail-safe jumper. In the up position, that is high-level fail-safe. But if you wanted to put it in low level, all you do is take a pair of tweakers, remove the jumper, and put it on the bottom 2 sets of pins. Now I'm going to show you how to put it in the proper calibration mode. With the Drexelbrook point level switch, we have 6 automatic modes we could put it in, or we have 2 manual modes we could put it in. On the automatic modes, basically the probe will sense its surroundings and generate a certain picofarad of capacitance value, and then it'll add either a half a picofarad, 2 picofarad, or 10 picofarads to that to make your set point. Anyhow, it's very simple and easy to do. To go into the calibration mode, you take this time delay jumper off, and you put it on the pins 1 and 2 next to the cal button, and you'll see that our green LED, power LED went out, and the red is beginning to flash. If you just watch the red button, you'll see that it flashes 4 times, and then there's a pause. It'll flash 4 times, and then there's a pause. That means that this unit is in mode 4. Let's say if you looked at the book and you want your application, you want it to be in mode 6. Basically, you would hold down this button here, and you'll see the next time it'll flash 5 times. If you wanted mode 5, you would release the button. The next time it'll flash 6 times, and if you want mode 6, you release it right after the 6th flash. And that will then flash 6 times again. You'll see that you're in mode 6. Once you're in the mode that you want to be in, you take your jumper off of these pins here, put it back over in the position it was on the time delay. You'll see that your power light comes back on and you're not in alarm. Now that I've shown you how easy it is to select the mode, I'm going to show you how simple it is to calibrate the unit. All you need to do is hold down the calibration button for approximately 5 seconds, and you'll see both the green and red lights beginning to flash. Once they do, you release the button, and those lights will continue to flash for approximately 45 to 60 seconds. Now, a couple things on the calibration of this unit. First off, it's important that when you put the probe in the vessel, you calibrate it without material being on the probe. So you want to make sure that you install the unit and that you have no material on the probe, and then once you get it installed in the tank is when you hit and hold the button down and calibrate it. You do not want to calibrate it when there's material on the probe. As you can see, it's still flashing here, and in a few seconds it should stop, and then the green LED light will remain lit, indicating we have power to the unit, and the red LED will go out, indicating that we're not in alarm. As you can see, it came out of calibration. Now, if I touch the probe, I will put it in alarm, and then it will come back out of alarm when I release it. And that is a complete full setup of the Drexelbrook point level switch. So as you can see, that is how simple it is to set up and configure the Ametek Drexelbrook point level switch. If you need any additional information, please contact us at 1-800-860-4499, or you can visit us at our website, www.gilsoneng.com, as we have all of our data sheets, instruction manuals, and videos online for your convenience. Thank you, and have a nice day.